Okay, so I was asked to do a reading about Chris Evans and Alba Baptista, just an update. So I'm just going to do that really quick. Right off the bat, this does not look good. Kind of like my last reading, we got the Tower card, which is an inevitable collapse, which means disaster. Most of these cards are reversed, which you'll see what that means, but it's typically negative energy. You'll see why. So let's start. I'll give you the meaning of each card and then we will interpret it together like usual. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles reversed. When reversed, the Four of Pentacles reveals an overly materialistic individual, a would-be king, male or female, who holds too fast to status and possessions. If this is you, try to let go of insecurity, as this can take up much of your headspace and feed an ongoing belief that you will never have enough. In work, the card can reveal that you miss opportunities because your confidence is low, and changes to your role may leave you feeling disempowered. It's therefore important to do well in any professional or educational tests now. You may need to put in more work than first anticipated. The first Four of Pentacles can also suggest a person who is showy and even a little smug. In a position of power over you, you may find this individual controlling and self-centered. So basically this card is talking about someone who is pretty, I don't know if I want to say narcissistic, but pretty clout and image driven. So they care a lot about money. That's what you see in the card. The king is holding on to the treasure and he won't let go. So this is someone who cares a lot about status and how they look. And again, this is a female or male, so this could be either Chris or Alba. Let's see if we can find out exactly who it is. So the Emperor upright, that's going to be Chris. It's just the authority figure, like the important male figure in this reading, which obviously is going to be Chris. So let's move on to the Seven of Wands reversed. Okay. When reversed, the Seven of Wands can indicate that you doubt your purpose. You may struggle to be heard and may have to overcome constant obstacles, but now it's unclear if it's all going to be worthwhile. As a result, the card can show anxiety and hesitation. An additional meaning is feeling overwhelmed with continual problems, particularly if the Seven appears with the Burden card. Ooh. Okay. If so, the message here is to focus on the areas where you can still make a difference while accepting the things you cannot change. This applies to relationships too, so ask which imperfections you can live with and which aspects, such as your partner's attitude or circumstances, are non-negotiable. So they're having problems in the relationship is what this sounds like. And Chris is feeling like he doubts his purpose in the relationship. He doesn't really understand the initial appeal. It looks like he's having a lot of problems with her. And he doesn't know if he can continue or not. It doesn't look like he can though, because this is an ending. But right now he's struggling with how he feels. That's kind of interesting because he feels almost burdened by the relationship. I wonder if this Four of Pentacles, the one who cares so much about status, I wonder if that's him realizing that she cares more about clout than he thought she did. Or if he cares more about clout and he's now concerned with this image of this new marriage and stuff. Whatever it is, he's really struggling and suffering with it. So let's see. Hold on. So the Eight of Pentacles is about putting in effort. So it looks like he's actually trying to make the relationship work. The problem is that it won't. Because the Tower, I always say this in every reading, the Tower is the worst card you can get in tarot. It means an ending, a collapse. You can't change the outcome. So no matter what, no matter how hard he works, it doesn't matter because it's going to end. You see the two people that fall out of the Tower? So let me give you the exact meaning of the Tower so you can see what I mean. Because listen to this. When the Tower is reversed, you may find yourself taking responsibility even when you are blameless. It can also show you hold on to a career project or relationship that is not strong enough to stand the test of time. If you have clung to the past to protect yourself from reality, your fears may materialize. The Tower's collapse is inevitable, so do not feel responsible for forces outside your control. Its impact is sudden and dramatic, and soon you'll know exactly where you stand. So yeah, this is saying that it's going to end. No matter how much work he puts into this, it's going to end. There's just no getting around it. The Knight of Swords reversed. Also, because it's talking about like a sudden collapse and how he feels responsible, I wonder if I don't know. I wonder if she will like initiate leaving him. But I wonder why she would do that, because if she really does care about status and stuff, why would she leave him? Unless she thought she was like going to be bigger for it. But he definitely is struggling and suffering, and he's going to suffer more. It's kind of like he made the wrong choice and now he barely realizes it. So let's do the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords reversed. When reversed, the Knight of Swords means stressful situations are blown out of proportion as an individual thrives on drama but lacks the courage to take control. The card also advises that you may be let down by someone you thought was reliable and steadfast. A person with a big personality may have lots to say, but have little substance. However, this individual's high intelligence means he usually talks his way out of trouble, denying any involvement. The weird thing about this is that this is actually a Gemini card, and Chris is a Gemini. So I wonder if she really does make the first move to leave, because it says she feels let down by someone she thought was reliable. But maybe this is also him feeling as if she was reliable. Either way, the energy that I'm getting here is that he's I don't want to say like depressed, but he's very in a bad spot about all of this. Like when he thinks about his relationship, it's not happy thoughts. It's kind of like, what have I done and what am I gonna do? Okay, last card, Eight of Wands reversed. When reversed, the simple meaning of the card is delay. You may have lots of pending work to finish, and you may be waiting for a particular decision that will unblock other ambitions. But just for now, you'll need to be patient. It's also important to be discreet about any grievances you have just now. In relationships, you may be finding it hard to communicate, and as a result, be drawn into petty arguments. If you have hopes for a new love, you may be feeling disappointed by the person's lack of contact. Ooh. An additional meaning of the reverse card is jealousy. So yeah, he definitely does not feel connected to her in any way. In fact, he feels really distant, and it seems like he wants to make a move to kind of leave the relationship, or like he's working on it, but he knows it's not gonna, it's not gonna succeed. But the thing here is, if you heard, it said once he leaves her, it'll unlock other pathways in his life that cannot be unblocked until this is over. So until this relationship is done, a bunch of ambitions right now will elude him, and he will not get them. So the only way for him to go through those doors is he has to leave this one and close it. It's the only way. It's the only path. So yeah, this is doomed. Tower says it all. Doomed relationship.